Hi everyone, I'm Xingyin. Today, our group is going to give a presentation on DHL Group's sustainability strategy. Let's start with the introductions. DHL is the world-leading logistics company and one of the world's largest employers with approximately 550,000 employees. Under its brand, they provide an international service portfolio consisting of mail and parcel delivery, express delivery, freight transportation, supply chain management, and e-commerce solutions. At DHL, their mission is connecting people and improving life. That means the spirit of the UN Sustainable Development Goals is also at the heart of everything they do. They are focusing on the SDG including quality education, gender equality, climate actions, and decent work and economic growth because these areas reflect in which they can make the greatest possible impact. The sustainability visions of DHL are first, to implement the provisions of human rights policy across the group and to satisfy the requirements of the UN Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights. Second, DHL seeks to make quality education and offer extensive training and development opportunities accessible for all employees. Starting in 2020, DHL has set the target to continue to certify 80% of their workforce through certified initiative training courses. Third, DHL aims to facilitate global trade, supporting economic growth and creating equal employment regardless of gender, disability, or any other characteristic around the world. They set a target to increase the share of women in upper and middle management to 30% by 2025. 4. DHL aims at achieving zero carbon emissions by 2050. Further, the action plan is DHL have set themselves the target of increasing the carbon efficiency by 50% compared to 2007 levels and reduce 70% of local air pollution emissions. I will pass the time now to the next presenter, Yun Yi, to explain the triple bottom line of the company.
Thank you, Xingyin. Hello everyone, I'm Yun Yi, and now Kunyin and I will discuss the triple bottom line. Triple bottom line refers to the bottom line of economic, environment, and social, which means that enterprises must perform the most basic economic, environment, and social responsibilities. There is also a relationship between people, value, and the earth, but they highlight the commitment of enterprises to deal with environment protection. It is no longer the same as before that only profit or shareholder value maximization is the evaluation criterion. The first social responsibility of DHL is to provide training to its employees. By providing a systematic training program, employees can develop new skills which could be beneficial for them to handle their tasks in the warehouse. It can also help to avoid employees wasting time to learn by trial and error. The second social responsibility of DHL is respecting the human rights of employees. DHL has set out its Supplier Code of Conduct requirements to provide freedom of association, collective bargaining, and occupational safety. At the same time, they do not allow forced labor. The respect of DHL to human rights can enhance the productivity of its employees as the employees are willing to work when their rights are protected. Looking into the economic responsibility of DHL, it has invested continually in renewing and modernizing the hubs, networks, and road and air fleets. This could upgrade the inventory system and make it more productive. Next, I will pass the time to Kunyan.
DHL improved employability as their diversity and inclusion statement clearly states that they offer the same career prospects and opportunities regardless of gender, nationality, disability, and more. DHL could improve the efficiency of their inventory as they would not face the problem of worker shortage. From the aspect of the environment, there are two sustainability activities implemented by DHL to protect the environment. Green electricity is used as a power supply in their warehouses and offices. Secondly, DHL also reduces the use of fossil fuel in their vehicles to reduce carbon emission. DHL's primary source of electricity is electricity from renewable sources. For instance, photovoltaics provide 82% of the energy required at one of DHL sites in Panama. As shown above, green electricity could substitute and help effectively in DHL activities. DHL's fleets use liquid biofuels that do not negatively impact local food production in the countries where they are produced. At once, biofuels offer significant emission reductions as it can reduce as high as 80% compared to fossil fuel-powered engines such as petrol or diesel. Liquid biofuel is the key to make shipping more sustainable and indirectly improve the inventory system of DHL. Next, I will pass to Yanming.
In the following slide, I'm going to talk about the sustainability challenge of DHL. Firstly, the logistics service is considered to be generating more pollution compared to other service sectors as it gets vehicle and machine involved in different stages throughout the entire operation. DHL also used various strategies to reduce air pollution and emission of carbon, such as pickup and delivery by foot, bicycle, and electric vehicle. However, this concept has only deployed in numerous European cities. Standardization of staff training in order to adapt to the green strategy was also recognized as a difficulty for the company. It takes a lot of investment, time, and effort to adjust whole operation. Moreover, relating to international logistic enterprise, accustoming environmental friendly strategy into different cultures and countries with new strategy is even more challenging. Next, because of the pressure on logistic business to decrease emission, compliance has become a key challenge for the sector. Practice such as participation in emission trading scheme and the use of high efficiency and low emission transport mechanism have become increasingly common among logistic companies. However, the adoption of these tactics had created difficulty for themselves. For example, while it is easier to convert route fleets to electric or other alternative way, there are no such options when it comes to air or maritime fleets. However, meeting emission targets and customer expectation is an important barrier that logistic companies must address. Therefore, it is a challenge for DHL to implement sustainability across the world. Next, I will pass to Ilham to discuss about the recommendation.
Environmental stability can be defined as the ability of the environment to continue to function indefinitely. As much as DHL has made progress in becoming sustainable, for instance using alternative fuels or electric delivery technology, there is still the major problem of single-use plastics. DHL took a step to manage packaging through smart packaging, whereby the right sort of packaging is chosen for the right sort of product. However, plastic is still a major player. We recommend that not only do they continue to push the research for packaging, but also pressure their suppliers, customers, and all other stakeholders to do the same. This can be done by providing packaging alternatives to consumers who want their items couriered. For example, green packaging, using paper instead of plastic. Furthermore, courier companies have numerous different buildings and warehouses, all which need to use heating and cooling, running water, and other unrenewable sources of energy. DHL can put things into place by reduce their carbon footprint, by improving their warehouses, by installing intelligent heating, cooling, and lighting systems, as well as make sure they use renewable sources of energy such as solar power. With these recommendations, DHL can improve more on its sustainable. This has been our group presentation for inventory management. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to our group.